Hello and welcome to Northeast Media Hub, the fastest growing digital media platform. I am Adalbert Khar with the latest Hub news. Be informed, be alert. Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tensong on Monday lashed out at the opposition Voice of the People Party or VPP for playing politics on the issue of relocating the 342 families from Them Yau Maulong. Tensong was irked with BPP for their lack of interest in showing keenness to resolve the long pending issue. He stated that enough was enough and that she should avoid playing politics and let us who know the gravity of the issue try and resolve it. Earlier, VPP MLA Adalbert Nongrum expressed disappointment, questioning how the number of affected families that will require resettlement at public expense has reportedly jumped from 184 to 342. The Department of Horticulture Nehru Tura campus along with ICAR NBPGR New Delhi organised a capacity building program for farmers on citrus biodiversity fair and PGR conservation awareness on Monday. Garo Hills is considered as a natural home of many citrus species and there is a vast diversity in both wild and cultivated forms. Varieties such as Chambil, Kagzi, Jambura grow abundantly in the region. Several local varieties such as Slonga, Chamba, Kampil are yet to be identified scientifically. These wild and semi-wild species of citrus have immense socio-economic, cultural, religious and medicinal value, besides being important sources for agronomic traits. The India Meteorological Department IMD issued a fog alert in isolated areas over 8 northeastern states on Monday, December 11. According to IMD, dense fog during the morning hours is very likely in isolated pockets over sub-Himalayan West Bengal and Sikkim on December 11 and over Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura on December 11 and 12. The Met Office has issued a warning of fog in 6 of the 7 northeastern states for the next 2 days along with parts of neighbouring states in eastern India. Officials of the IMD here said dense fog was witnessed early in the morning on Sunday at Jorhat, Tezpur and Dhubri in Assam, Barapani in Meghalaya and Lengpui in Mizoram. The Regional Meteorological Department RMC of the IMD has warned that dense fog is likely to in isolated pockets over Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram and Tripura on Monday. Tibetan spiritual leader His Holiness the Dalai Lama on Monday marking the commencement of his 4-day visit to the region. He was graciously received at the Libing helipad by Chief Minister Prem Singh Gole along with a gathering of esteemed dignitaries and devoted followers. Senior Sikkim state government officials and representatives from the Tibetan Parliament, Tibetan Settlement Office and local Tibetan Assembly were also present to greet the revered spiritual leader. Taking to X, Chief Minister welcomed His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama and also shared a series of pictures. Following the warm reception at the helipad, the spiritual ambience in Gangtok intensified as monks from diverse monasteries across the state came together to orchestrate a traditional Buddhist ritual. A constitution bench headed by Chief Justice of India or CJI D.Y. Chandrachud on Monday unanimously upheld the central government's 2019 decision to abrogate Article 370 of the Constitution, which conferred special status on the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir or J&K. Pointing out that Article 370 is a temporary provision, the bench said that it was enacted due to wartime conditions in the state and was meant to serve a transitional purpose. The bench pronounced 3 verdicts, one by CJI D.Y. Chandrachud for himself and Justices Gawai and Surya Kant, whereas Justices S.K. Kaul and Sanjeev Khanna have authored 2 separate concurring judgments. The court held that J&K did not retain any internal sovereignty after its integration and that the concurrence of the state government was not required to apply the Indian Constitution to the state. Harmanpreet Kaur's immediate reaction after India won the third T20 against England in Mumbai was to point out how her side had improved with each match in the series. No one personified that more than the team's newcomers Shriyanka Patil and Saika Ishak as a host won the match by 5 wickets to make the series 1-2. Shriyanka with a 3 for 19 and 2 catches finished with the Player of the Match award. Saika too was impressive with a spell of 3 for 22 as the 2 spinners stepped up. England rotated heavily after the series was sealed, but for India, it was a case of finishing on a high and putting together a performance in front of the thousands who had turned out to watch. Jemima Rodriguez would later reveal that was what Vice-Captain Smriti Mandhana told the team as well. Make it worth the watch for the fans. Thank you for listening to our podcast. For latest news and updates, follow us on www.hubnetwork.in. Download Hub News app in your mobile from Google Play Store and Apple App Store. For promotion and publicity, write to us at info@hubnetwork.in. Thank you. Kublai Shibon, Mitela.